look at how amazing this is. I want to welcome you into Shay Rachel, because when you go to a five-star restaurant and you look at the menu and you think, what am I going to have today? How about a ribeye steak? Well, if you come to this restaurant right now, this is from Kansas City, and it is a 9.5-ounce garlic and herb boneless ribeye steak. Do you see how juicy that is? How tender that is? That there's that marbling in there, which signals flavor, flavor, flavor. More flavor ahead, and that's exactly what you want from a ribeye. The beautiful part about this, though, actually, is that every single bite you have, end to end, is 100% full-on meat. You're not going to run into a bone that you have to carve around that you paid for, and you realize, oh wow, I just paid for the weight of that bone, and there's bone and there isn't meat there. You're going to get tasty, juicy, tender, delicious ribeye from Kansas City Steak. They've been around since 1932. Midwestern cattle. This has been wet aged for 28 days. These are all hallmarks of the kind of thing that you would see in a five-star restaurant or a fine steakhouse. The item number is M61374. Let me share with you your choices here. This is something that actually sold out every single time we presented it. I think actually it's the first time I've ever said that about an item. So it's sold out every single time. And we've become America's grocery store, certainly when it comes to fine, curated, and selected meats, because this is about knowing your source. You're choosing your count of 6 at 5 easy payments of $15.99, or you can stock up and save. We actually did not double the price. We're going to save you close to $10, and it's 5 easy payments of $29.99. So this is the largest or the highest easy pay we have in the show. We've done it on your protein. We've done it on something that is very dear. The easy pay on this goes away at the end of the day. And this is something that's not going to stay around probably for this presentation, just simply because it's sold out every single time we presented it. I'm going to welcome in my guest. His name is Ralph Pallarino. He's a chef. He's been bringing us Kansas City steaks for quite some time. I'm thrilled that we've got the boneless ribeye, but you know what? First of all, Happy New Year, Ralph.
Yes, Happy New Year to you, to everyone. Hello.
My second question is, why a boneless ribeye right now? What is it that we're loving about this?
Sure. So like you said, it's 9.5 ounces of meat. A lot of times when you go to the grocery store or your butcher, the bone is still on there, and it equates to sometimes between 3 and 4 ounces of that weight. So here you're getting 9.5 ounces of a steak, which, by the way, is very shareable. I mean, you can literally cut these in half and share them with your best friend, your wife, whomever. And let's talk about a ribeye, okay? A ribeye is a meat lover's dream. Why? Because it's so tender, it's so flavorful. It is the most heavily marbled piece of meat on the cattle. That's it. And by the way, this is cut from our award-winning prime ribs. So if you took one of our prime ribs and cut them in about 5 or 6 slices, this is it right here. That's why it's the best.
Look at this. It looks amazing and delicious. Come on over here with me, because I'm just going to put a couple of strips on top of a salad, a couple of bites on top of a salad, because that's exactly what you'd want when you get that little, you know, that steak salad. And this is that boneless ribeye. You can cook it however you want to, and I'm actually going to ask Chef Ralph how he would prefer to cook it. Hold 1 second, please. I'm going to to put a little bit of dressing on here, because we want to just make a little steak salad.
And
there
now
we
you
go.
can actually split that steak
and
if
I
you were
can
putting it over a salad.
Absolutely split it. And I love that I've got, am I going to put this little balsamic over another piece that we have here? I love that it's completely shareable, that there are so many different things you can do. You can put this on a little bruschetta. It's got some tomatoes. Ooh, yum. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious. Absolutely delicious. I love it with Brussels sprouts, and it looks like we've got some sweet potatoes over there. Come on over here, because I'm going to remind you of the offer again and let you know that when you're looking at this and you choose the 6 count, it's like $13 a steak. That's like going up the road to that kind of mid-tier restaurant that's, you know, very crowded and kind of overrun, and you don't know where that meat came from. This is top of the line. So that's about $13 if you buy it in the 6 count, which is very popular. $12 and change when you double your order and buy the when you buy the 12 count. No auto delivery on this, and this Easy Pay is here right now, but it goes away at the end of the day. Did this sell out once, twice, 3 times? It's sold out every single time we've offered it. And I know, Ralph, that it comes like this. Tell us about how it comes and your recommendation for how we best prepare it.
Absolutely. So first of all, it comes individually, so you can take 1, 2, or 3 out at a time. And when you look at this is going to come frozen. And you're going to see all those white lines in there. That's that marbling Rachel was talking about. Marbling equals flavor. The more white lines, the more flavor. This is awesome. And by the way, this comes frozen. You defrost it overnight in your refrigerator, or in a pinch, cold water for about 30 to 40 minutes. Now, my favorite way to prepare this, you get yourself your favorite pan, okay? You put the steak in here like this, little pat of butter, a little bit of herbs, and because it's so marble and it's gonna give out so many juices, I like this in the pan because it basically bathes in those juices versus maybe putting them in the grill where all the juices kind of get lost. So I like this in a nice pan, and I just simply keep basting it and flipping over, and this will be unbelievable. We give you the grill guide, 3 or 4 minutes on each side for about medium, and then you're ready to go. And you know, you guys were talking about those mancini dumplings. You want to talk about the perfect Saturday evening? You have a little pasta, you have a little bit of steak and a little bit of veg, and it's like you're out having this wonderful dinner.
Yes.
I mean, this is awesome.
Yeah, it is like you're out having a wonderful dinner. I am getting limited. So the 12 count, I only have about 400 to go around. You've got the ability to get the steak home that you want home. This is a boneless ribeye that is garlic and herb. I'm going to welcome in Alberti, and as he comes into the picture, Ralph, will you talk about the garlic and herb infusion you've got going on here? What's the flavor?
It smells good here, Ralph.
Well, first of all, who doesn't like garlic and herbs?
Yeah.
This is approachable. This is not like fresh garlic cloves, which is extremely pungent. This is dried garlic, dried herbs. And what's interesting is because it's really beautifully packed in there, this is marinating. As we're talking, this is marinating. So the longer you keep this in your refrigerator, the more powerful that flavor is going to be. But listen, we take the guesswork out of how you're going to season this beautiful steak.
Yep.
And again, you know, like Rachel, I know you said you're not really like a big fan of lots of steps in cooking. So this is great because it's already marinated. All you're going to do is put this in your pan with a little bit of butter and a little bit of olive oil, and then you're done. And I love just finish my steaks with a little bit of olive oil. Oh my goodness.
And by the way, it's a ribeye.
It's a ribeye.
Okay, when you go to the steakhouse, but how much did you say it broke down to per steak?
Yeah, it's $13 and change for 6, so $12.50 for 12.
Do you know what I thought about? Like, you can't go to a diner and get a steak for $13.50. And by the way, I'm never going to order a steak from a diner. I mean, nothing against diners. I love diners, but not for a steak, right?
Yeah.
Here, you're getting great top quality meat. They've been doing it for 75 years and a great price. It really is an awesome value.
Yeah, thank you. So again, the 6 count is going to be that Easy Pay of $15.99. You double it and save almost $10. The 12 count, $29.99 on 5 easy payments. This sold out every single time we presented it, so please don't wait on that. Ralph Pallarino, Happy New Year. Thank you very much. So pleased to see you. Take care.
See everybody.
Bye-bye. Alberti. Thanks, honey. It was charming.
Thank you, my darling. It was charming.
It was charming.
Listen, don't go anywhere because I'm coming up next with Clean It Up with Alberti and a look at our today's special value as well as